Breaking news, Kitty Dukakis, the wife of former Massachusetts Governor Michael Dukakis, has died. Dukakis was an advocate for several social causes, including homelessness. She also battled alcoholism and depression, openly sharing her struggles in her 1990 memoir. Mrs. Dukakis worked tirelessly on Holocaust education and pushed for women's representation in government. She was 88 years old. Thanks for joining us on this Saturday. I'm Jordan Jagalinzer. London's Heathrow Airport fully operational after a fire knocked out power to the airport for much of the day yesterday. Flights started taking off again last night. The shutdown caused widespread cancellations, stranding about 200,000 passengers. The ripple effect from the shutdown impacted airports nationwide, including at Logan. WBZ's Julie McDonald reports.
I haven't slept in almost close to about 36 hours or so.
The Heathrow headache still lingered for London-bound travelers in Boston Friday night, even as some flights resumed after the fire and power outage that closed the airport most of the day. The ripple effects continued, affecting thousands of travelers booked to or through one of the busiest airports in the world. At Logan, some were more than 24 hours into their journeys, yet still at square one, after making a U-turn on their Thursday night flights.
Got to enjoy the flight, but now I get to do it twice. It could be as early as Tuesday, as late as Thursday, to try to get to where you're going.
Others never left at all, boarding in Boston at 11 Thursday night, sitting still till 2 in the morning.
British Airways did really quite a good job. I mean, they kept you on the aircraft, but when we got off, we got our bags and they'd already arranged hotel accommodation for us.
Customers got comfortable standing at the check-in counter as airline employees patiently tried to problem solve.
Unlike other typical delays or cancellations affecting one airline, this one's very complicated because no airlines are flying, so it's not easy to get rebooked onto another flight.
Made even worse when London is only a layover in a much longer trip.
British Airways would ask me to talk to Qatar. Qatar would say, no, we cannot do anything. Talk to American, things like that. It just went on and on. I've never experienced something like this.
And even after Heathrow itself is fully back up and running, these disruptions are going to continue for days. That's because planes, passengers, and crews are all out of place. In Boston's Logan Airport, I'm Julie McDonald, WBZ News.
The North Andover Teachers Union says the district is cutting 40 educator positions. The cuts impact elementary, middle, and high schools in the district. The superintendent says the staff reduction was necessary in order for the district to stay within budget for next year. Right now, teachers are rallying against the cuts outside North Andover Middle School. Time now for your next weather forecast. WBZ meteorologist Lexi O'Connor is here with the details. And Lexi, this is our first weekend of spring, and today it's actually going to be feeling like it.
Yes, temperatures will climb into the 50s to near 60 degrees today. Lots of sunshine, but more clouds during the afternoon. Then we'll have the chance for a few spot showers this evening, but mainly dry through the daytime hours. Cooler than tomorrow. We're looking at highs just in the 40s. And then to start next week, chance for some showers that could start with some snow showers Monday morning before transitioning to rain. So enjoy the weekend, enjoy today. Temperatures started out in the 30s, but are climbing today into the 50s to near 60 degrees. Expect some more clouds to move in during the afternoon hours. Highs will be into the 50s to near 60 for everyone aside from Cape Cod and the islands. There, an onshore wind out of the southwest will keep you a little cooler, just in the low 50s. That wind out of the southwest this afternoon will change to a northwesterly wind overnight tonight and into tomorrow, dragging in some cooler air. It will be a little breezy through the morning hours tomorrow and much cooler. Temperatures today top out near 60. Tomorrow we're looking at a lot of sunshine, but highs just in the 40s. We do have a cold front that is off to our west. That will bring the chance for a few spot showers through this evening, followed by that cooler air for our Sunday. So through this afternoon, expect increasing clouds, partly sunny skies, and then as we get into the evening hours, this is at 7 o'clock this evening, we'll have that line of showers come through. Not everyone will see them. I think our best chances across the interior. They do look to break up a little bit as they move east. So between 7 and 10 o'clock this evening is your best chance for a shower. Then they clear out. The skies clear, setting up for a nice sunny Sunday, but just cooler. Overnight lows tonight drop down into the 20s to low 30s, and then tomorrow, much different than today. We're looking at highs tomorrow just in the 40s. So it will be a cooler day tomorrow but we'll have plenty of sunshine. Our next system moves in Sunday night into Monday. Could start with some light, wet snow before flipping over to rain. Doesn't look like really a lot of accumulation. If you get any, maybe on the grassy surfaces, you might see slushy light coatings before we see that transition over to rain. Here's a look at your extended 7-day forecast. Much cooler for tomorrow and to start the week, and then after that we'll have the chance for some showers on Wednesday as the system passes to our south. Overall temperatures next week are looking seasonable in the upper 40s to low 50s. Today is definitely the warmest day of the stretch. Jordan?
Alexi, thanks. A Cambridge city councilor stands accused of paying for sex in an illegal high-end brothel ring. Now, other city leaders are questioning if he should keep his job. Councilor Paul Toner is the former head of the Massachusetts Teachers Union. Yesterday, he was named as one of the so-called Johns for allegedly paying for sex at a high-end brothel the feds busted in 2023. 4 of his colleagues on the council are calling on Toner to, quote, consider the impact of the situation on the city council and his role as a leader in the community. His neighbors say Toner is a good person.
He's just kind, and he's a good guy. He's smart. I was so proud to have him as the city councilor for North Cambridge because he took care of a lot of things.
In a statement, Toner said, quote, I caused pain for the people I care about most. For that, I will be forever sorry. This is an ongoing legal matter, and I will not have further comment at this time. None of the accused Johns showed up in court yesterday. Another dozen or so are expected in court next Friday. A local running club can move forward with its lawsuit against the organizers of the Boston Marathon and the Newton Police Department. A federal judge ruled against a motion to dismiss the discrimination claims. Trailblaze Hers Running Co. says they were unfairly targeted by police who accused them of obstruction in the 2023 marathon. A warning for families in Dorchester, where there have now been 2 home invasions in a matter of weeks. In both cases, the attackers posed as city workers. WBZ's Beth Germano has more on the investigation.
This pair, posing as city workers with the distinctive yellow safety vest, may have struck again. Boston police say early Thursday afternoon, intruders made their way inside an apartment here at 1111 Blue Hill Avenue. Neighbors seeing a sudden rush of police.
I saw the 3 or 4 police cars coming and 1 ambulance and one fire service car is coming there.
You know something? I'll be scared. Very scared, but at the end of the day, we're gonna handle this problem.
Boston police say a man was duct taped, zip tied, and robbed by 2 men with a knife posing as workers, one in a yellow safety vest. Police say it took an hour for the victim to free himself before calling 911. A similar crime was carried out earlier this month on Adams Street in Dorchester. An elderly Vietnamese man bound and gagged and threatened with a gun by thieves in similar clothes. Today it has residents of this building uneasy. This man didn't want to be identified.
It's very scary. I don't even know how to explain it, how scary it is.
Real concern, yes.
Earl Buckhannon says police knocked on his door yesterday asking if he had heard anything. He says it's not easy to get into the building in the first place.
You can't get by here unless you ring a doorbell. That where are you going?
Somebody let them in, because that's a safe building.
Boston police aren't saying how the thieves gained entry or what they made off with here, and haven't yet connected the 2 home invasions. But it has raised safety concerns in the neighborhood.
Of course. Very well, yeah. Very well, me and my family.
It's scary to know that happened right there.
Residents say even though this front gate is often left open, the buzzer should be the barrier to getting in. Police have not yet identified the victim here, and again, if these 2 cases are connected, is all part of the investigation. In Dorchester, I'm Beth Germano, WBZ News.
President Trump is offering to personally foot the bill for Needham astronaut Sunny Williams' overtime pay. NASA had said that Williams and fellow astronaut Butch Wilmore will not get overtime for the extra 9 months that they spent in space. Instead, they get $5 a day for incidentals. That amounts to just over $1,400 for 278 days of work. All astronauts on board the International Space Station earn a regular 40-hour workweek salary. The news continues streaming on cbsnews.com/Boston. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Have a great day, everyone.